Com Kingdom Come Deliverance. Só que agora o 2. Finalizei o primeiro. Ainda agora, se for parar pra pensar, porque eu joguei até 3h30 da manhã da noite passada, do dia 20 de abril de 2020. Hoje é dia 21, meio-dia. E já vamos começar o 2, agora no PlayStation 5. Vamos ver se eu consigo jogar no controle. Olha. Não, se liga. A pedrada. Pega essa pedra. E aí, Acrex, meu camarada. Terminei o 2 ontem, como eu falei, 3h30 da manhã. Agora vamos... O 1, né? Terminei o 1. Agora eu vou começar o 2, filho. Já está aqui, ó. Pronto para iniciar. Muito bom. Que jogo. Que jogo, mano. Primeiro é maravilhoso. Espero que isso aqui seja melhor. Vamos lá começar. Tô vendo alguns personagens ali. Aquela mulherzinha ali eu não conheço. Aquele bigodudo também não. Cadê o Hans? É, então, Acrex, eu não recomendo você assistir não, velho. Ah, o Capão ali do lado. Porque o começo do 2 é exatamente onde termina o 1. Warhorse. Configuração de gráfico. Empenho, beleza. Um pouco. Profundidade de campo. Pode ativar. Tá meio escuro. Não sei. É. Pra mim tá bem claro. Tá um pouquinho. É bom que fique mais claro. E aí, mozão, mais um, hein? Voltar. Novo jogo. Modo padrão. Bora! Início do século, o reino da Boêmia é devastado pela guerra. O rei Venceslau IV é capturado pelos nobres rebeldes de seu irmão, o rei Sigismundo da Hungria. Sem governante, a região mergulha no caos. Isso aí fala no 1. Sobraram poucos lealistas ao lado do rei legítimo. Tive que pedir autorização, Acrex. Tive que pedir autorização, senão dá treta.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
Nossa, eles inventaram o canhão, ó, que o cara falou no outro jogo, ó.
We need more arrows! I need help here, damn it! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep!
I can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
Ô, Acrex, eu dei um remedinho pra ela dormir rapidinho, aí deu pra fazer a live, tranquilo. Quem é esse cara? Tão lindo, Acrex. É o Godwin. E o padre, caralho.
To the battlements, move!
Father!
É o padre Godwin. Exato, Acrex.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans.
Olha o Hans aí.
Booze. Get ready!
Bora, Henry. Espero que o som esteja bom aí pra vocês.
Take cover!
Porra, tá muito foda, né, Agnes? Olha o gráfico, mano. O salto que o gráfico que o jogo deu. Tá com uma CG, mas mesmo assim, puta que pariu.
Rude awakening, eh?
Ah, o padre vai morrer, cara. Olha só.
Make it count.
Caralho, a gente vai jogar com ele. Caralho, vai jogar com o padre. Não acredito. Por essa eu não esperava. Olha esse mesmo. Olha o gráfico dessa porra.
Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
É, vou jogar com o padre. O padre é camper. Sniper, é, o padre é sniper, filho. Ele vai morrer, cara. Tenho certeza que ele vai morrer.
You're not up to it! Go fuck inside! Everyone here! Lovely! Move downstairs! We can handle it here!
Mandou descer. Mano, olha o gráfico dessa merda.
Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Die, you
E aí, Julião? Isso, queima esse desgraçado.
Get ready for another attack!
Peraí. Adicionar minha mira, né, claro.
Stop that! Die! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me!
Cadê a espada? Ah, dá pra provocar os caras, mano. De guerra.
down or they'll overrun us.
See what you can do.
You can't tell me. You got this.
Nothing will be in your face. Knock down the ladder. Don't get away from us. Shoot your head off. So brave. That will work for me.
Knock it down.
Hey,
Qual que dá estocada?
I'll shoot your head off. See what you can do. That's it.
Olha isso, mano. Olha.
I'll shoot your head off. Start brave.
Can't get away from me. I'll tell you, you couldn't. Knock it down. You got it. Knock it down or they'll overrun us.
There, don't spare it.
You an extra asshole.
Brave.
Knock down the ladder.
Bleeding
I'll
like a
do
stuck
you, you
pig.
couldn't.
He's dead.
I'll knock down the ladder.
I'll shoot you in the
Don't let her fight up. Knock it down.
Can't get away from me.
Esse aqui já é o 2, ô Júlio. Esse aqui já é o 2, mano. O 1 eu zerei ontem. Vou fazer 100% nada, tá doido? Muita coisa pra fazer. Joguei 70 horas do primeiro. Olha o Henry aí, ó. Tomou.
Fuck. I've been hit. Don't poke at it. Just calm down. Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. We were only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two. Everyone to the tower!
Alguém, eu acho que ele esqueceu por um momento o Acres. O cara com a flecha no peito, ele pensando em trepar, olha só. Homem sendo homem, né? Nem na hora da merda o cara esquece. Caralho, o padre tá com nós lutando. O padre é brabo. Teta não é nada. Várias semanas antes. Aqui é o final do 1. Melhor coisa, Acre. Abre sua live aí. Zera logo um. Pra você poder ver o 2.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have
Valeu, obrigado, Acre. Tamo junto, mano.
For a personal bodyguard.
Um abraço aí.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
Sim, o 1 termina aqui, essa é a cena do 1.
All we have to do is
final
deliver
do
a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides,
Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
Ó o cachorrinho, cachorrinho. Cachorrinho vem com nós.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am.
Dá pra
We'll show
responder
them what
agora.
fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will.
Caralho,
We'll hand over our
gráfico,
important
meu
message in a
Deus.
pub, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanners take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where.
Tem o
And here we are in the
cachorrinho.
middle of it all, carrying an important document.
Aí ele aí,
No,
ó.
I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
There's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Olha lá ele.
How's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even
Mano,
looks like
esse
it's
gráfico
moving,
tá
we want to know.
espetacular.
Hold on.
Mano, calma aí, eu ia fazer uma parada. Vou abrir essa live no YouTube também. Calma aí, um minuto. Nossa, essa música é muito boa. Fecha aqui. Calma aí. Salva. Cara, muito tempo que eu não live aqui no YouTube. Botei pra iniciar aqui. Foi aí parar no meio do nada, mas vamos ver se vai funcionar. Só não sei como é que vai ficar a qualidade. Tem que ver. Alô, YouTube? O YouTube é foda. Quer abrir o chat numa... uma janela separada, o bagulho buga. Aí. Tava abrindo a live no YouTube também, porque eu queria fazer nas duas plataformas. Deixa eu ver se funcionou. Acho que o vídeo tá como privado. Ah, tá como... cumprir. Abriu. Ah, agora tá ao vivo. Agora foi. Pegou 1080. A qualidade tá boa. Então é isso aí. Estamos ao vivo, galera do YouTube. Chegamos aqui no meio do caminho. Mas vamos lá fazer esse Kingdom Come Deliverance. Zerei um todinho já no... Agora eu vou jogar o 2 aqui, tanto no YouTube quanto no... Já está funcionando, podemos continuar. Desculpe aí A enrolação, quem estiver vendo gravado é só tá. O equipamento faz barulho quando você... Pro play, vambora.
I don't miss nothing.
Mano, esse gráfico aqui tá no naipe de Red Dead 2, na moral, velho. E não tá no modo gráfico, tá no modo desempenho. No modo gráfico, qualidade deve estar mais foda ainda.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Cachorro, cachorro.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Qual é o seu estilo de jogo? Soldado. Gosta de ter uma arma forte na mão, dando armadura. Conselheiro. Prefere resolver as coisas usando seu conhecimento, que é o speech, né? Que é o que eu vou pegar. Gosta de esconder nas sombras. Resolve. Ih, porra de stealth, meu irmão.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Você pode resolver diversas situações convencendo pessoas. No diálogo você terá algumas opções de reação, mas cuidado. A persuasão requer uma pessoa acredite em eloquência. Você tem que resolver a situação passando sem conflito. Carisma. Você aproveita a sua aparência, poder. Você tenta projetar uma imagem de herói, de defensor. Coerção. Fala que for para conseguir o que quer, mesmo que seja mentira e manipulação. Que é o língua de cobra lá. Dominação. Você deixa claro para a outra parte que você é superior. Intimidação. Onde a razão falha e ameaças podem funcionar. A habilidade de persuasão é influenciada por outros atributos e habilidades. Você pode conferir informações. Muitas situações resolvem persuadindo outra pessoa. Nos diálogos você terá diversas opções de reação. Mas atenção, outra pessoa nem sempre acreditará em você. Reputação perante a pessoa. Meu dinheiro, meus atributos. Persuasão não é uma questão de tirar o número mais alto, mas depende com quem você está falando. Qual é sua única aparência? Qual é a sua reputação? Qual é a sua aparência e qual é a sua reputação? Por exemplo, geralmente é inútil ameaçar um bando de malfeitores usando apenas de violência, assim como afirmar ser nobre como palha saindo das botas, é verdade.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
Deu bom, deu bom.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Nossa, olha esse. Esse cachorro.
Go away, Mutt. You'll get nothing from me. Whistle to that dog.
Come here. What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Here, Mutt.
No menu de jogador você encontra diversos é dividido. Pode passar para a esquerda. Se quiser diretamente do jogo, abrir mapa, abrir inventário. Tá. Beleza, igualzinho. Vestir armadura necessária e sentido. Montada corretamente. Proteção de cabeça sobre o elmo. Você precisa dar proteção de cabeça. Como um mofle ou capuz. próprio elmo protege você de cortes, enquanto a proteção de baixo dele absorve o impacto pesado. Jaquetão sobre peitoral. Jaquetão é uma camisa longa, grossa, acolchoada que tecimento do metal da armadura. Calça acolchoada sobre a armadura. Você pode criar 3 trajes diferentes para ocasiões de inventário. Porra, isso é muito bom, mano. Cada traje é marcado com o respectivo brasão, assim, cada item. Isso é bom, que você vira... Fica stealth, fica pesado, rapidinho. Nossa, tá muito bonito. Olha isso. Aba jogador, você atributo. Ao longo do jogo você ganhará pontos de vantagem que pode ser atributo. Outras árvores secundárias é feita para ver onde foi enriquecido. Não é? Ah, tá, item. Eu abro direto em cá.
Come on, Conrad. What?
Já dá pra jogar uma partidinha.
How do you think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parleys with someone about something, it takes ages.
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head for no noble manners. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it for sure.
Maybe in the end, Lord Capon and Von Bergov will arrive at some agreement.
Aye, maybe. We'll see.
Have you ever been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Troskovic at the foot of the castle, and there's a tavern there. Me and Conrad will go there and fatten our purses nicely on the locals. I got the dice ready for it. If Sir Hans gives us a bit of free time, like. I must remind him.
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure thing, Henry. How's about a little wager to spice it up?
What do you want to wager?
Look, if you lose, how about you pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky?
And if I win?
Well, I've got this silver ring here I won from Oates yesterday. I'll wager that.
Sounds fair to me. All right, it's a deal.
Come on.
Já sei jogar, já sei jogar.
On then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first
Já?
time.
Aqui é tutorial, né?
Why'd I even start playing? Aye, that'll do. Damn it!
Já ganhei, mano. Isso aqui é porque é tutorial. I'm Gregor now.
Damn your eyes. You played well.
Olha o gráfico, Acris. Caraca, eu tô impressionado até agora, mano.
Here's your ring. Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
Do aveia.
Love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, because you always lose.
Here, mutt.
Ha ha. Very droll.
Seriously though, Conrad, my old mate. Rolled a few, eh?
No.
Pode dar pão pro cachorro, não?
Hey, Conrad, one little game, eh?
Leave me alone. I know you only too well. It's all one little game, and then you go and take my last groschen.
What did I do to you?
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Ratai?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Ah, claro que vai dar
Not much chance of
merda.
that.
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
Bucket, tankard, stop with that. Your whistling is getting on my fucking nerves the whole way. Leave it off this evening at least.
Jeez.
Cachorro, onde que eu vou arrumar comida pra você?
Here, mutt.
Dá o pãozinho pro cachorro?
Hey, Oates. I want a ring off Tankard at Dice. believe it's yours.
Really? Christ, it is mine. I lost it yesterday. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage?
É isso mesmo que eu quero.
Venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Agora sim. Fica parado, cachorro.
Here you go. Take it. You silly mutt.
Olha lá que legal.
You're my doggy, eh? Aye, aye. You silly doggy. Good boy. Good boy.
Maneiro. Caralho, olha a grama, cara.
Henry, come here. Henry, oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment, but true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanush had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse.
Kiss my arse.
Since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Mudou o combate,
Now
né?
save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly.
Não tem mais ataque de baixo pra cima. Aqui já é a estocada.
That's the way. Good. Good. What are you doing? Cover. Nice.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an
Cara,
opening to
eu
strike
achei que
back.
deram uma simplificada.
By means
Mas tá
of a
legal o
perfect
combate.
block.
Perfect block, eh? You've
Porque
become a
antes
real
você podia
sword-
atacar pra cima, tinha a setinha pra cima, diagonal na esquerda, diagonal na direita e diagonal pra baixo, pro baixo esquerdo, diagonal baixo direito e meio. Agora só tem cima, esquerda, direita e meio.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good.
It's a clash of blades.
Pretty good. Nice. But what about a riposte?
Pode ser,
Reckon
pode
you can
ser.
manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. You have to follow up with a strike. Too fast for you, am I? Block it. Nice. You've got to
Só que
block
isso aqui
the
dificultaram.
strike
Antes para dar o contra-ataque era automático. Agora você tem que dar o contra-ataque.
first. Sweet.
Isso dificultaram um pouco. Agora você tem que apertar para dar o contra-ataque.
Not as good as
E
Captain
tem
Bernard.
como o inimigo defender o contra-ataque também.
Be sure
Antes
to
do time.
remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still
Isso
send it off with
dificultaram.
a perfect block, and it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Ooh, nice, Henry. Nice. Done. Good riposte. Nice work, Henry. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
$100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. Off to a good start.
Porra, não vou perder pra você.
How did he do that?
That must have hurt. Don't you think you should yield?
Nossa, agora no controle é diferente, mano.
Go for it. How did he do that? Right on the head. Come on, Henry.
Perdi pra você não, Capom. Tá brabo, hein? Bravo, defende. Perder? Toma na boca.
All square again. Well done.
Tinha perdido. Yes! Déjà vu, derrotou o Capom. Boa.
I yield. Enough.
É porque no primeiro a gente derrota ele também,
You're
né?
unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Falta o dinheiro. Nossa, no controle é complicadinho. Caverna aqui, ó. Ai, mozão, faz um favor pra mim. Dá uma olhada lá no YouTube pra ver se a live tá boa. E manda uma mensagem lá no chat também. Deixa eu ver se tá chegando. Por favor, meu amor.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet.
Aê, show de bola.
You've improved since that
Valeu,
last time in Ratai.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
Eu ganhei, claro.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway,
Valeu, valeu,
I
mozão.
kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot, throwing groschen around like that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches.
Como eu tô
Ain't
fazendo
that right,
live
Henry? You
pelo
never
PlayStation
gave us the
5,
goods
não
on
tá
that
puxando
lass
tanto do
of
PC,
yours.
eu consigo
What
fazer em
was
duas
her name now?
plataformas.
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye.
Ó, a Teresa.
She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ach, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
O cara quer saber o que eu fiz com a Teresa. Sai fora, meu irmão.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye.
Mosquito.
Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse.
Peguei furtividade
and
porque é
that's
bom.
the truth.
Vou precisar.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Cara, eu vou jogar de massa de novo. Acho que eu vou.
I prefer other weapons. Proper ones. When you take a mace in your hand, a nice chunk of metal, you know one good blow will do the job. No dancing around in circles. Just smash.
Too right. I feel like a king when I got a nice
É bom porque
I'm
o
surprised
cara
you
de
didn't say
armadura
a
é muito
sword,
forte.
since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated. And let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans. Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted
Caralho, essa porra deve ser
shirt.
pesada mesmo, né? A camisa de ferro.
What a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Imagina, ficar com essa porra o dia todo. Mas era isso ou morrer, né?
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Né? Ah, lá de cuequinha.
That's a view fit for a king.
A cueca do Henry tá meio cagada atrás, ó.
Whew. You were right about our stench. Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Tá cagado.
Oh, that really
Encolhe o saco. Capão é maneiro, maneiro. No começo ele é meio cuzão, mas ele é legal.
What's the matter? Females! Let's go to them. Sir Hans. Oh, shut up and let's go.
Ah, não pode não. Ele é muito legal.
Hans.
Ele é tipo daquele cara bobão sortudo, tá ligado? Eu acho difícil ele morrer. Ele tomou uma flechada na bunda no primeiro jogo.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Mas ele é corajoso.
Follow me. Carefully. No
Ele é corajoso. Ele é meio bobão, mas é corajoso. Adora mulherengo pra caramba.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
Tava aqui deitado no meu colo, perto. Correu daqui. Bora. A mulherada, a mulherada.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
Only she's blocking our way, right in our path.
Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away.
Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Sim.
What was that sound? All right. What was that?
It worked. Let's go.
What is this racket here?
Tem cobra aqui não, gente?
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Pana poli na chvilku, rozhalila košilku, vidět byl jen kousek, báby křižujou se, aleluja domine, aleluja domine.
E as mulherzinhas são bonitinhas, viado. Olha lá, peitudona.
Směje se na kasníky, klienty jen jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja domine, aleluja.
Aleluia, né?
Henry, I told you to...
Caralho, estão matando nossos amigos, mano.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Ah não, não é nosso amigo não. Ué, não, nossos amigos sim. Os caras vão comer a mulher, mano. Ih, rapá.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! Henry não vai deixar.
What are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine!
Quem é esse cara, mano?
What are you gaping at? Shoot!
Ah, lembro, claro que eu lembro. Essa missão é um inferno, Acre.
On the bank!
Você quer que eu te fale quem é o...
When did you learn to swim?
Quem é o bandido?
Just now.
Você pode simplesmente matar ele e sair, tá ligado?
Fucking armor! Come on!
Ah, tá.
On the other side! Oh, he's torches, quick!
Na cozinha tem a chave da porta do monastério. Você consegue pegar a chave lá. Na cozinha. Você vai passar a primeira porta da cozinha, vai ter o fogão, vai passar a segunda, que é logo de frente. Aí você vai numa prateleira à direita, a chave vai estar lá.
Rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, oh really? And what exactly do you call...
Oh shit.
Caralho, o Henry tomou outra flechada.
What? Oh shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this. No, wait! Ah, fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
Ih, quem tá lá?
Self together. We've got to vanish.
Os bandidos. Aquele cara ali é o vilão do 1, pô.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is this crossing? There's someone in front of us. Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that?
Olha lá, são bandidos,
Go
ó.
out as soon as you see them.
Nossa, o gráfico tá absurdo.
No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the guard. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. If they didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond, I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Boa, Crex. Tirou onda, mano. Eu fiz o jeito certo dessa missão. Jeito certo não, mas eu fiz ela completa, tá ligado? Eu terminei tudo que tinha aí. Eu gostei. Mas vou te falar, você fez certo, matou o cara e meteu o pé, porque nem faz tanta diferença.
There's more of them up top. Fuck.
I played dice against Leslie yesterday. Stand still. Keep your watch instead. You reckon we'll find them, do you? They tried to swim across the pond. We found half dead somewhere on the bank, not here. Why are we moving down instead of being high up? Because you can't see anything from there.
No, fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Split up and find them. Kurva! They're playing into the rocks. Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top.
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
Run ahead of them.
Where now?
O Toy tá puxando pro lado.
Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Nossa, mas pra você tá muito... Não dá pra ver nada, mano. É, então, pera aí, deixa eu fazer aqui uma coisa aqui. Agora dá pra ver. Olha o controle puxando, cara.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff.
Perdeu não, ô Acre. Você consegue pegar no baúzinho ali onde você descansou pra entrar no monastério, naquela entrada à esquerda, naquela caminha que fica ali. Você consegue pegar. Seus itens quando sai do monastério, isso que eu quero dizer. Não sei se é isso que você tá falando.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Agora tá melhor pra vocês verem, dá pra ver, né? Boa, boa. Pegou? Boa. Nada, tamo junto, pô. Tamo together.
Where is he?
What? Huh? Now you're gonna die! We're under a...
Pô, achei que dava pra matar ele, mano.
must have fled from me through the other gorge. I have to find him.
Just you.
Nossa, o Capão some do nada, né?
I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. And send someone after me, too.
Ó, bota pra frente e vai pro lado. Tem que abrir esse controle depois.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Vou trocar, pera aí, deixa eu trocar de novo. Agora sim. Vou abrir aquele depois e limpar ele. Da outra vez eu fiz isso com o mão.
What? I must be mad.
Way out. Hans!
Olha ele aqui. Me esperou, viu?
You're a dead man! You won't get me! Christ! Shit! Fuck that! You won't get me! Fuck that!
Toma! Caralho, o cachorro me salvou.
know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
É verdade.
If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead? Not yet.
But
I'm
I
dead,
am.
though.
Oh, papai!
If I'm not, then how come you chose a different path than I wanted for you? And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Arrumou uma roupinha já. Ih, pegou a roupa do cara ali, ó.
Where am I? Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk. And that fella landed with you. I mean, it broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same
Nossa, o
as him.
saco do cara.
What are you wearing? Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're having...
Olha o cuzão ali, ó.
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal.
Tá delirando.
Don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
Que lugar é esse?
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Caralho, que susto.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you? Are you mad?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir
For Christ's sake.
If anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
He owes me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
O pai, ó.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please.
O pai e a mãe.
There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it.
Ai, filha da puta, mano.
Hang in there.
Box.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
No.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
Tava muito escuro, né? Doideira.
Henry,
Wake up.
wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. I swear, I won't leave you.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help.
Ih, a bruxa de 71.
Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think against
A velha vai matar.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Quem morreu, quem viveu?
I've come from Scallops. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ate your body. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night.
Where is him?
Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Caralho, se machucou todo. Tá todo fudido.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lads, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
Ele adora essa frase.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up.
Pô, tem tudo
Don't
aqui.
overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Ushena's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Por milagre, você sobreviveu a essa queda grave, mas perdeu muitos pontos. Ah, habilidade e vantagem, claro, né? Devido aos grandes... Só lhe Logo vi que tava batendo level 15, 16, eu falei, porra, tô bem, né? Agora não corta, né?
That's really good. Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
Deixa eu ver como tá a minha alimentação, energia. 54. Eu não posso comer demais, né?
There's no food for me here.
Olha, franguinho defumando, coelho.
There's a water trough in front of the hut. Have a wash there, so you're fit to face the world.
Rabugento.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Equipar uma bolsilha abre espaço onde você pode colocar poção e comida, então você pode consumir rapidamente. Ah, finalmente. Você pode ter no máximo 4 espaços, mas nem toda bolsilha está todos eles. Então, o item marcado pode ser colocado na bolsa. Pode colocá-lo no seguinte. Equipar um cinto aumentará o número de espaços onde você pode equipar item, arma, escudo. Então você pode alternar rapidamente. Pode ter no máximo 4 espaços por padrão, até 3 espaços adicionais. É possível equipar a mesma arma, escudo ou munição em múltiplos espaços, permitindo criar conjuntos variados. Por exemplo, pode combinar o mesmo escudo com várias armas diferentes, como espada, escudo, machado, escudo. Para equipar o item selecionado no espaço seguinte, espaço selecionado. Ah, tá.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Credo, a véia caga mole. Dá pra aumentar aqui a velocidade da câmera. Gama no texto. Da magnetismo. Ah, tá. Telemetria. E a câmera. Pode dar a câmera mais rápido. Shrub, salvação. Ápice.
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Caraca, olha que maneiro que tá a alquimia. Pegando tudo da véia, mano. A casa dela tem até segundo andar, vai. Que isso? Ah, tá. Que reparo.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a
Valeu,
whole
valeu,
Indian
Acrex.
potion
Boa live aí,
into you
cara. Vou
last
deixar no
night.
lurk.
That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him.
Daqui a pouco eu vou
same as on
merendar
you.
também.
But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds. Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has white petals with a yellow scent.
Roxa e branca
At the
com
back of
amarelo.
the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
Ninguém morreu não, o bandido que tava seguindo a gente, o Capão matou ele.
Says I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
O Capão tá aí, ó, todo fudido, lutou com ele,
You've
quase
lost a
morreu.
lot of blood, but with a bit of luck you should pull through.
Isso, mulherengo. Cachorrinho. Isso, é o amigo dele, que tava com a gente no começo. Que tava querendo espionar a mulherada. Se ele não tivesse ido espionar a mulherada, talvez tivesse morto.
Shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough. May the earth rest lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace. And don't come out to haunt anyone.
Tava ali, mano. Tá, agora eu preciso da flor roxa, flor branca com centro amarelo. O cachorro me salvou, cara. A gente se separou, mas ele me salvou. O cara ia me matar, ele mordeu o cara.
Still hurts like hell. You know it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Mas ele não morreu não. Morreu não. Ó. Sim, ele ajuda pra caramba.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Cara, tá muito bonito, cara. Muito bonito. Tô impressionado. SMzinho dropou esse jogo aqui. Dropou o primeiro e dropou o segundo. Noob do caralho. Nunca que ele ia conseguir zerar isso aqui. Pegar a urtiga também, que eu sei que urtiga dá pra fazer item de salvar. Ele é. Esse aqui não tem co-op, né? Pra ninguém carregar ele. Esse aqui, camomila.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Porra, muito bom, mano. Só noob jogando. E ela deram um despacho aqui, hein, ó. Se macumba funcionasse, baiano andava de ate.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Os caras estão lá, mano. Não, é o cachorro da véia, não é o meu não. É o da véia, eu já achei isso.
I'm the one asking the questions. And when I say we're from Burgos, then we're from fucking Burgos. Tell me, how come there's all these bloody rags here, eh? Spit it out. The blood's not even dry.
What got badly beaten up in a brawl in the tavern there yesterday.
Now, isn't that a coincidence? Right at the time when we're looking for two battered murderers around here. Out with the truth, you old hag, or we'll torch the whole place under your feet.
I'm telling you the truth. I treated them and they went on their way. Go and ask Incheleoff about them.
We'll see about that. Now move! I'll have a look inside.
Ah, não vai não.
Better not go there. There's a fellow from...
Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon? If you don't want us to teach you a lesson, come here sharpish and tell us who you are. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday.
Sou eu, animal.
A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy.
When I say we're from Von Berghoff, then we're from fucking Von Berghoff. Who else would we be
Com essas
from
roupas aí
anyway?
fodidas.
You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bozhena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergoff's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. Give them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing, fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern in Jelioff, alright?
Hey, that's all I need.
Cachorro bebendo água, que maneiro.
All sorts of nonsense at my age.
Tô com fome de novo.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Mandei na lábia.
I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. You already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't.
I promise.
I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Gado, mano.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Bora. Adoro alquimia.
Chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Você vai precisar de vinho, 2 punhados de camomila, vou ter que tirar foto, né? E 1 punhado de sálvia. Nossa, é muito legal fazer as poções. Muito legal. Vamos lá.
You must have read it by now, surely.
E velho.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Bora pra bucharia, caralho. Assuma macumbinha.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Esperar a ampulheta.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Ficou perfeita, rapaz. Que bruxaria.
That chamomile needed a lower flame.
Eu nunca usei o destilador.
Here it is.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Muito bom, cara. O jogo tá maravilhoso. Meu Deus. Pô, agora a hora tá passando mais rápido, graças a Deus. Demorava muito.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Aí, o cuzão aí.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Ih, a mulherzinha voltou.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Que isso, hein?
Were you having a nightmare?
Bem melhor que a bruxa. Mas eu sou fiel a Teresa.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped
É a
Ma
mãe
take care
dela.
of your friend that night.
Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive.
Ah, já deu em cima
Ma
dela.
knows what she's doing. And that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. And it looks like they did the trick.
Show.
That other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Bonitinha ela.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin.
Até agora nada, porque a gente tá em outra cidade, né? A gente tá em outro reino.
Depends who's wielding it.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
Eu quero encontrar ela.
But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along.
Opa!
Must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Legalzinha ela. Tô 100% recuperado. Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui. Aumentei pontos, ó, nível principal. O que que tem aqui? Charmoso. Sua mãe sempre disse para realizar uma boa ação por dia. Você deve conselho no lado esquerdo do peito. Olha, esse aqui é bom, hein? Vou pegar esse aqui. Interessante. Força aqui. Nossa, tem muita habilidade, cara. Eloquência. Lábia. Dizem que o silêncio é de ouro, mas para você costuma ser o contrário. Você recebe mais 4 de eloquência ao pechinchar. Interessante. Ganha 10% mais dinheiro ao vender armas, armaduras e roupas em condições quase perfeitas ou perfeitas. Vou pegar essa aqui, vai.
Look
Aí.
who's finally up. Henry, come and join us. Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
Eu lembro dessa missão.
Shot a bull.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by surprise.
Na bunda.
And a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Verdade.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully...
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
Henry says, may God bless you.
Can you tell me something about these parts?
What can I say? Close to it, there's a big traveler's inn, and to the north of Zheleov is Takov. They've got a blacksmith there, and a small tavern. There's no love lost between the folks from Zheleov and Takov.
Hopefully we'll
They're
never
always
need
out
to take up
spite
your
each
offer.
other. Some dispute about some meadow.
Well, I don't suppose those are the only villages around here.
It ain't far from Zheleov to Seming. Sir Jan, the owner, he got a big stud farm with fine horses, and down by the water, a mill. The biggest village in these parts is Troskovitz, what lies at the foot of the castle. The local bailiff has his seat there, and there's a tavern too. Then there's Nabakov Fortress, Sir Yaromir's.
Quanto mais informação, melhor.
There's a mill at the foot of it. But Pavlena knows more gossip about folk around here. She goes out and about. I stay home these days and hardly meet a soul.
How come you live out here?
That's just the way it is. It's for me to know, and you to find out.
Ah. All right. I won't pry. What about those armed men who came here?
Damned if I know. I just hope they don't show up here again. Take care now.
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Then I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us, when it's something serious.
How come you live here and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned out. And Ma and... Look, that's
Ih,
our
vou
affair,
poder
and
descobrir depois.
we won't talk about it. Sorry.
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place. It's about time Lord von Bergau rousted them out, but I reckon you know something about that, huh?
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semin's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Troskovitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening. Apart from that, a band of nomads turned up here. They got a camp somewhere down by the pond.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the humans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trosky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down, but that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin. Take care then. Good day to you.
God be with you.
Rabugento o nome do dog.
Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trosky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to Rattay with good news and to do it quickly. Let's go!
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance.
Coitado.
But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trosky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Rattay, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trosky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
Também acho que era.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Preparou a merenda. Velhinha boazinha. Ah, ainda deu dinheiro, cara. Caraca, que velhinha bondosa. Viu como as aparências enganam? Uma velhinha morando no mato, muito boazinha. Isso é só o prólogo, mano. Exato. Verdade. Cara, o gráfico tá muito bonito. Ih, lá. Não vai aparecer. Aqui é outro reino, mozão. Teresa tá no primeiro reino lá. Esse reino aqui não é o meu, não. Deve aparecer só mais pra frente. Então dá pra dar uma pulada de cerca aqui.
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
Vou fazer isso com ela não, tadinha.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed. And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Esses dois são muito legais.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Cagaram. Cagaram e andaram. Caralho!
Fucking shit!
Jogaram cocô nele.
You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double!
Claro que não ia ser fácil, né?
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are.
Caralho, que merda, cara. Tá tudo dando errado.
The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir,
There's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not. Get your shitty hands off me! Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
Sim. Muito cuzões, mano.
What the fuck was that?
É. Ainda tomou merda na cara.
So now what? There's only one thing we can do.
Tudo cagado.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Ninguém tá levando eles a sério, mano.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're going to need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
Tadinho.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Já arrumaram trabalho, ó.
Cheers.
Ué, eu vi a peituda que a gente salvou lá, a tetuda. Que isso, hein?
What is it? Or the one you gave us away for?
Find better that witch. Wench.
Caralho.
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
O outro apanhou sem ter culpa.
Be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
É. Quem é Teresa mesmo?
Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
I've seen you before.
Tadinha, Teresa salvou minha vida, brincadeira.
Bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I heard some talk about your captain.
Oh? Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha. So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Doesn't half taste good today. Nicely settled. Cold.
Rapaz, o negócio balança, hein? Ó, ó, balançando, ó. Olha. Caraca, mano.
There's all I could do not to pour it on Betty's head. Wouldn't advise that, chum. She'd break both.
Balança mesmo, rapaz. A física tá boa, hein?
But I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle.
Ué, era ela, pô. Eu lembro dos peitão.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Pode ser, pode ser.
Here's your wine.
O Japa adora.
Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Botaram eles pra trabalhar.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
You ain't ever been tempted to try it that way.
Even if I was tempted, I don't have time for that horse shit. I've got enough of my plate already.
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you still got it.
Let's go something. You're young and fit as a fiddle.
It ain't what it used to be. My knees and back are giving me jip.
Me too. But I know the best thing for it. Stretching.
What do you mean? Stretching?
Stand on tiptoe and stretch as high as you can. Like you wanted to touch the sun. Then lean forwards with your arms stretched out. And try to touch your toes.
That must hurt, don't it?
A bit. At least at first. But then you get all limber and feel great.
I'll give it a try. But not
Rapidinho, deixa eu só responder o pessoal do grupo aqui.
better to have a drink instead. Thanks.
Good health then.
I thought we divided up fairly. But that toe rag only gave me the innards.
What do you expect? It's a hotel.
So loud.
Come on. Everyone knows about him.
Don't name names. And Betty most of all. It's just that my old woman don't know what to do with them.
You want a recipe from mine? Her stewed lights.
It's not a bad idea. Let's hear it.
Right now. I'll ask her when she's in. Don't get your hopes up.
Sempre pronto.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm
Nossa, dá
putting
pra
you
ver
to work.
a linha do
Is
pescoço
that
dela ali.
clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Ratai.
Ratai. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Will Lord Bonburgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the
Ah,
wedding?
vai sim.
I don't
Confia.
know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash.
Filha da mãe.
Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
I'm sorry.
Well, can't be helped. Let's hope things get better.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Ryvan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there?
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
We'll talk about it later.
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
I'd like a beer.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad. I haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
We're messengers from Ratai, here to deliver a letter to Lord von Burgov, in the name of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dworitz and Sir Hanish of Leipa.
Hear that, Crazel? A messenger, he says. Like a scarecrow to me.
He's a lame liar, all right. But he knows how to spin a good yarn. You can't deny him that.
I'm not lying. We're messengers. But everything got out of hand somehow.
Well, whether you're lying or not, no one will believe a word you say in them rags. What do they call you, lad?
Henry of Skalitz.
Fancy yourself a noble, it seems.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? That makes two of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards. When I'm swamped with work, let's shake on it.
Why work in the smithy when you can work in my mill? The job's cleaner and less grueling.
Oi, I asked him first.
My own pa was a blacksmith, so I spent my whole childhood at the forge. I know how to handle a hammer and bellows.
Bugger me, that's a lot more than the last lot I had.
Whenever you're passing by that way, drop into my forge in Takov and ask for Radovan. That's me.
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts. What do you know about it?
That's right. A big affair in Samine.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow. Not me, though. I couldn't give a toss.
Because you weren't invited, eh?
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Samine and the bailiff's lass? We're all just playthings in God's hands. One day, our earthly bonds will vanish in time, like smoke.
Trying to sound clever again, are you, Crazel?
All I'm saying is that these petty affairs of men leave me cold.
So that it's going to be big. Even Lord von Burgo himself is going to be at the wedding. And he hardly ever shows his face in public.
Would it be possible to get to von Burgov, even though he keeps his distance from people?
I don't know. He's either locked away in his castle or travelling somewhere. And he's powerful and important. So the only chance of meeting him is at the wedding. At least for us who are invited.
And everybody will want something from him. He'll be dancing for joy, I can tell you.
Could someone get to the wedding without an invitation?
Someone? You mean? Forget it, looking like that.
Well, I think it might be possible, using certain methods. Play of light and shadow, a cloak as black as night.
What are you going on about? More Miller's witchery?
All right. I won't say another word.
Semin's bound to keep a damn close eye on his big day. So you won't get in without an invitation.
So, how can I get to the wedding?
The best thing would be to find a job that we needed there.
Aye. There's always lots of hands needed at a wedding. As the hours pass and the guests raise their goblets, they'll lower their guard.
Bugger it. Cut the mysterious horse shit. You'll scare the lad. Look, if I'm satisfied with you in the smithy, I can guarantee you'll be at the wedding.
Or, if you came to help me at the mill, I'll get you there as well.
Keep your nose out, Crazel. The lad wants to work for me. It's his family trade, so don't try to mess with his head.
Well, maybe he'll change his mind.
About that job.
I look forward to seeing you at the Takov smithy.
I haven't been here before, and I'd like to learn something about this region.
What's there to say? It's not a bad place to live.
It's usually peaceful, thank God. I don't like too much excitement.
You've got good reason to hide, I reckon.
That's enough of your mudslinging. It's actually good to live in an estate where the Lord's away most of the time.
That's true. Just a couple of villages, rocks, fields, not even a church worth the name, in fact. That's despite Otto van Burgo.
Os diálogos estão muito foda, mano.
Nobles.
Expressões também melhoraram demais.
When his lordship isn't in these parts, his chamberlain stands in for him. Ulrich von Schomberg's his name.
I saw him on the gate when he sent us packing like beggars.
No primeiro, todos os bonecos tinham a mesma cara, os NPC, a não ser os principais. Mas secundários eram tudo parecido.
So it's peaceful here. Is that all?
Aye. Except there's more trade right now because of the wedding.
But we'll be back to our old ways in a month from now, thank God.
I'd like to ask about the wedding again.
You've heard all you need to know.
I've got to be going.
Wait, there's something else I want to ask. Out with the truth. You ain't no messengers.
We really are. We didn't look like this when we left Ratai. We set up camp down by the pond. And in the evening, we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men. It was only through luck that we saved our skins. We lost everything. Even the letter. So they wouldn't let us into the castle.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bolder and bolder. Even attacked a patrol from the castle recently.
Aye, these are evil times. Nothing never happened like that in King Charles's day.
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
I
couldn't manage a pig that size on my own. She's strong as an ox, and she stamps and bites when
How are
she's
you?
upset.
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
That's a long name. I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No, no. I just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
I heard your sister's getting married.
Indeed she is. It's going to be a grand affair. There are even guests coming from Gutenberg. Even Lord von Berghoff is coming. That's how important my family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff, but I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
You must know young Lord Seming, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's been acting a bit odd recently.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home, always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be his old self after the wedding.
What's going on here in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits? Nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Berghoff is respected throughout the kingdom, but high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
I already know how to get to the wedding. I spoke to the miller and the smith, and they both promised to get me in.
Oh, aye. The smith does business with old Samin, and nothing happens around these parts without Miller Krazel being involved. But watch out. If I see you're up to no good there, they'll get more than a slapped wrist. Got that?
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here,
Bora.
do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
Adoro.
I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
We'll see about that. Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh?
Tá chapadão, cara.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me.
Sim, ela que me ensinou.
Innkeeper, a beer!
My God! Oh,
Ótimo.
come on.
1, 2, 3, 4.
To good health!
These ones here.
I'm telling you, he fucked me over. He's supposed to be a bloody
Vai arriscar?
fuck's sake. He's nothing but a
What?
bloody fraud.
Perdeu tudo, otário. Quem mandou ser guloso?
He's not the one with the itchy prick. He didn't tell you anything. He didn't even look at it. He just told me to bugger off. Women, ha, sure, happy to help them. But when it comes to me, he don't give a fuck.
Ih, fudeu, mano.
strange to me.
He's a fucking fucker, and I can't
My
even take
God.
Ganhei.
Bloody hell. You've played before. Admit it.
True. I can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
Você resolve com ele.
Lying, then?
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a lackey. If you make an effort.
I reckon you ain't going nowhere.
I've got her. Yay!
Yeah, went home already.
What? Yahoo!
I told you, he's gone.
Yahoo!
Stop shouting and have a drink.
Yeah. All right.
Give it here.
Well, there you have it. Enjoy.
Service is kind of slow.
Hey, where's that beer?
The clearer it is to me that I can't do it. We could come up with a plan to take her away.
What are you standing here for?
I'm waiting. I'm paid to transport loads, not to haul them on my back. The cart won't unload itself, will it?
Ah, that's a stroke of luck. I'm just looking for a job myself. How about I haul those sacks?
It's all the same to me. Go and talk to the innkeeper about it.
Já falei com ela.
Oh, I feel a bit sick.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed, and you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Alder, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But
Tem que jogar no controle é bom.
isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Se eu não tivesse falado com aquele cara, eu não teria dado essa opção.
Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking?
Ah, para de frescura, mano.
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
All right, I understand. I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although,
A couple of sacks wouldn't kill
Bem
you.
cuzãozinho, hein?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget.
Porra, essa monastério foi foda.
But if you get your hands dirty with labor, it wouldn't be such an offense against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favor.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Peraí.
What? There'd have to be 2 of us. I couldn't manage a pig that size on my own. She was strong as an ox. She stamps and bites when she's upset. Easy does it. Deep breath. We'll talk about it later.
Bora. Vamos lá. Carregue o saco.
Oof, that isn't half heavy.
A couple more sacks and I could be on my way.
Capão mó vacilão nem pra me ajudar, mano. Mó vacilão.
What did I do to you? What did I do to you?
Pegar umas ervinhas. A mulher dançando. Animadona. Dá pra roubar aqui, mas eu não vou sacanear a velha, não.
I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
I'm not surprised. You're just a village yokel.
How dare you? I am the son of the bailiff.
Ugh.
I heard about the attack by the pond, actually. I heard it was a massacre, and none of the strangers survived.
That was our company. But the two of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men. Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it?
We lost everything. How hard is that to understand?
What if you're one of those bandits? And you're up to no good? We should kick both of you out. Just to be on the safe side.
Am I supposed to open my mouth?
You ain't got no proof to back up what you say.
Proof? You want proof?
Aye.
Right. Listen to this. Ei incumbit probatio, qui dicit non qui negat.
Is that supposed to be Latin?
Clever you. Do you know what it means?
No. And I doubt you do either.
The burden of proof is on the one who declares, not on the one who denies. So you see, I speak Latin. I've just proven to you that I'm a nobleman.
You've proved fuck all.
My friend.
Remembering some words you heard in church doesn't make you a nobleman. You know what? I've had enough of your bullocks. Sit down and shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Just try it, you worm. Just
Capão já tá arrumando briga.
I might just do that.
I'd expect you to be more sympathetic towards people who've been ambushed when you've got so many bandits around here.
Tá arrumando treta.
But this...
Ô, velho, você não tá vendo que eu tô com peso, não? Pra você ficar... Ó, já arrumou treta.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Did you hear what that lying nobody wants?
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Porra, Capão. Já vai arrumar treta.
See that? Come on, then.
You scum!
It's a fight! Rip your ass open! Yeah! Don't spare him!
Useless!
Slice him up!
Filthy vermin!
That madman! Slice him up! You're no match for us.
He won't get me.
Show your stuff.
Yeah! Don't believe it! Get the fuck! Slice him up!
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else. Take that fucker out, damn it!
We're gonna gut you!
You've no chance against me!
Shut up!
Filthy vermin! Don't send my greetings to the devil!
You'll never be.
Hey, Scheiße!
Don't spare it!
Zeig, was du drauf hast.
Que merda, mano.
What the hell is going on here?
Vamos ser presos.
Grab them vagabonds!
Puta que pariu, é muito burro, cara.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Caralho, esse cara é uma pedra, mano.
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
A culpa é de Capão, pra mim.
You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you.
Puta merda.
Only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Caralho, ficaram amanhã, a noite toda. Sim. É porque ele é meio mimado, né?
Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive. Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Open Virgo!
Nossa, imagina as pernas.
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines.
Vamos separar.
I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Caralho, ficaram a noite toda, meu irmão. Não vai acabar bem. Cada ação na sua consequência, você cometer crimes, o mundo e as pessoas ao seu redor reagirão. O que é um crime? Tudo aquilo que cristão desonesto deve evitar considerado crime. Não se deve matar inocente, roubar, invadir casa dos outros, ferir pessoas, animais domésticos, perturbar suas vidas pacíficas. Consequência do crime. Se alguém pegar você cometendo um crime, a pessoa denunciará aos guardas ou confrontará. Ainda que ninguém pegue em flagrante, você não estará necessariamente salvo. As pessoas não são idiotas, elas podem deduzir que foi você o autor do crime. Reputação afeta como as pessoas tratam você. Quem gosta de você cumprimentará com gentileza. Comerciantes poderão até te dar desconto. Por outro lado, quem te odeia nem sequer vai falar com você. Você pode melhorar sua reputação realizando tarefas. Você pode piorá-la cometendo crime e agindo de forma desonesta. As pessoas comentarão seu comportamento. Assim, se você ajudar ou prejudicar alguém, outras pessoas logo ficarão sabendo. Melhorar sua reputação sempre é possível. Melhorar a reputação ruim pagando uma indulgência ou fazendo peregrinação penitencial, que pode ser imposta por um padre. Se houver muito crime numa área, o povo vai ficar mais vigilante e se armar, e os guardas chamarão reforço. Quando as coisas se acalmarem, tudo retornará ao normal. E aí? É só chegar por trás, pô. Só chegar por trás e ficar apertando o botão, a tecla F. Pera aí, eu tô com sua live aberta aqui. Deixa eu ver em que parte você tá. É isso mesmo, essa parte é isso mesmo. Sim, tô ouvindo minha voz na sua live, tô importante. Pega primeiro o de lá, você tem que pegar o que tá mais longe primeiro. Depois esse aí, que tá perto. Isso, fica apertando a letra F. Então tenta segurar. Então tenta segurar a tecla. Sim, essa parte é chatinha. Eu morri algumas vezes aí também. Isso, era secundária. Você já tá bem avançado. Ontem eu joguei essa parte aí, depois joguei mais algumas horas e zerei. Isso. Isso, agora segura o botão. Eu odeio missão stealth, cara, odeio. Caralho! Por quê? Isso. Caraca, não tô entendendo porque tá acontecendo isso com você. Quando você... É, ali no caso ali você só salvaria uns aldeões. Então acho que não tem problema não. Nada. E o Capão ia tomar uma flechada na bunda, então ele não tomou uma flechada na bunda. Talvez tenha sido até melhor. Ah, então beleza. Palhaçada, mano. Mas tá beleza. Qualquer coisa é só chamar. Tô com sua live aberta aqui. Bora, tava falando com o amigo aqui, ajudando ele.
I suppose I really do
Continuar.
need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up lord of
Well,
Perkstein.
come on. I don't bite. Do you have anywhere to go?
Eita, a mulherzinha me oferecendo ajuda.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today.
Ah,
And that's
porque
thanks to
teve
you. The sin
sacanagem.
you made brought out nearly all of Troskovitz.
Sacanagem.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
É.
Yes, you're probably right.
Às vezes você tá tão na merda que a única chance é melhorar.
Somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
How does he show off to the girls?
With his muscles. He breaks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower.
Tomcat é língua de gato, né?
He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed, if you're only passing through here?
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semi. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a
Ah, que isso, hein, Henry?
I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
Agora.
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals and not attract attention.
That's a pretty good idea. Tailor Bartoszek would probably throw you out of the shop. But if you can get by with things that are, let's say, slightly worn, then I could help you.
Thanks. These will come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will.
Ela é legal.
I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Gostei dela. Caralho, tem que ir pra cá, mano. Ó o cachorro. Catorro.
Did you drink away your hose?
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story.
Eu vou parar um pouco aqui, vou almoçar. Daqui a pouco eu volto. Valeu, fui!